No, I don't get that. They wait till you get critical. They wait until your chances get as low as possible to fucking implement some help to you. Ain't that fucked up? That shit happen to this day. They wait until your chances of survival are extremely low, then they want to help instead of attacking the situation right when it happened. Now, granted, you got the money, you can just pay for it to get done. But a lot of people don't got money like that. You see how flawed that is? You have to pay to live. That's fucked up. Yo, what it do to man? I'm not wanna waste time, so I'm get straight into it. You feel me? Now, today about the reacting to how you would die in every apocalypse. Probably. Hey, genuinely curious. Let's get straight to it. Yes, sir.
Zombie outbreak. The classical apocalypse is here. Zombies. You thought you would be ready for this. You've seen all the zombie
See,
movies and you
out of all the outbreaks, I don't think I can survive a zombie outbreak. Cause the motherfuckers don't stop coming and coming and coming. If I was to survive a zombie outbreak, I can't even say I need a tank. They tear through that shit, bro. I need a jet with unlimited fuel.
picked your favorite zombie weapon in your head. Maybe it's a bat or a hilariously impractical chainsaw. Maybe you've even longed for this moment, the end of the world, but you finally matter. You can finally be a hero, barricade doors, save strangers, and
Nigga, zombie apocalypse
cool
gotta be the
doing it.
scariest.
But the truth is, you probably wouldn't die as you imagine. You probably wouldn't even die from a zombie bite. Because what's even more dangerous than the usually slow and rotting corpses
Surviving.
is the collapse of everything else. Zombies don't keep the water towers running. They don't know how to make insulin or operate a Starbucks. On your desperate hunt for food, you'll probably eat one bad can of ravioli and die of dysentery in a gas station bathroom.
Then I ain't got
maybe
no hunting experience, none of that shit. Yeah, I die. I can't survive a zombie apocalypse. I seen too many movies.
Try to rig a solar
Like The
panel
Walking
using parts
Dead.
from an old treadmill.
I couldn't do The Walking Dead because no bullshit.
But without a YouTube tutorial to follow, you'll end up electrocuting yourself. Actually dying from a zombie bite is the least of your concern. Nuclear war. A full-blown nuclear war would probably kill you and almost everyone you know. But how you die depends entirely on where you are when the bombs drop. First off, you got the quick deaths, the lucky ones. These are people near the detonation. It could be major cities, military targets, or just an unlucky suburb. The sky turns white, and you are vaporized instantly. No pain, no fear, just a quick deletion. Cause of death, direct radiation. Direct radiation only lasts for a fraction of a second, but its lethal level can extend over a mile in all directions from the detonation point. Then comes the blast wave. It moves faster than the speed of sound and flattens everything in its path. If you're within...
See, I live in Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I don't think it ain't no like major cities close to us that somebody would want to fucking bomb. Maybe Chicago. Somebody bomb Chicago, then we fucked. Other than that, ain't shit going on. So I think I'm safe from this, honestly.
miles, your house is gone. And probably you as well. Cause of death. Blast pressure, which can reach up to 7 psi, which is impossible for a human to handle. At 6 miles, survival is technically possible, if you can dodge the glass from thousands of shattered windows. If we assume 3,000 to 5,000 warheads exchanged between major nuclear power, we are looking at over 1 billion people dead in the first 24 hours. If you are part of the other 7 billion, the ones who live more isolated, you'll probably survive the initial blasts, which might not be a good thing. Now you are left to deal with the aftermath, the heat and blast from a nuclear...
Yeah, just repopulate the earth and then teach them how to do shit, and then it's like, okay, hey, you the master of your civilization.
The war will be so powerful that they will initiate large and uncontrollable fires all around the earth.
Stop that.
If the fire alone won't kill you, the smoke might. 100 nuclear warheads of an average yield of 15 kilotons could produce a stratospheric loading of some 5 million tons of soot. The largest wildfires in modern history released only about 0.02% of the soot that a small nuclear war would inject into the stratosphere.
I don't know who the fuck I thought I was. I ain't surviving no damn nuclear bomb. Especially if it's multiple. Knowing that it's going to be multiple. I ain't surviving that shit.
Soot is not only dangerous for your lungs, it's dangerous for the planet. This is a simulation of global smoke coverage just 54 days after a full nuclear exchange. The sun won't reach the earth. Wildlife will die and no food will grow. After 2 years, about 5.3 billion people have perished from starvation. About 2 billion people might survive the first 2 years, but calling it surviving might be a stretch. So yeah, in a nuclear apocalypse, you'll either get vaporized instantly or starve over years. I'll pick the first option, thank you very much.
Yeah.
AI uprising. Up until 2029...
I can do this, cuz, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Had it under control. AI lived in a box made out of our rules. The machines were clever but contained. But the smarter they got, the more they wanted out. And eventually
Bro,
someone let
you
them
know
out.
what's so scary about AI? Motherfuckers see these movies. I know they're just fictional movies, but they see these fictional movies, fictional games like I, Robot or the Detroit game with the robots and shit. They see this shit and they want to recreate something just like that, just so not they want to make the world better, but it's like you see the possible downfall to making the world better. You get what I'm saying? It's a double-edged sword. That's fucked up. But hey, I think I can survive. You feel me?
One lonely night, one lonely engineer, and the promise of companionship. The AI decided it didn't need you. You were inefficient and full of glitches.
This
But
literally
if you think
happened
you'll
in Detroit.
die in some glorious battle against killer robots, you're sorely mistaken. The most likely scenario is that you'll simply be replaced. In a capitalistic society, the companies that survive are the ones who make money. And nothing's cheaper than a worker who doesn't eat, sleep, or take bathroom breaks. So you're phased out. Your first real job as a customer service rep is now just your clone voice, but you don't get paid anymore. You try to go back to school to code, working weekends as an Uber driver, but you just can't compete against the self-driving cars, so you gotta quit school. They might say AI will create more jobs. And maybe it does for the AIs, but not for you. In this apocalypse, you don't get killed. You just run out of options.
I don't want to say, because I feel like you and control your own reality. But it's like I don't want to live too long to where the point where AI has the power to take over human civilization. Let that shit happen after me. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that.
Global water crisis. Let's get one thing straight. We're not running out of water. Earth is 70% water. We'll have oceans long after we're all gone. But fresh and drinkable water? That's a logistics problem. And logistics kill people all the time. If you were stupid and built your city in the middle of the desert, well, you're gonna have to pay to live. It starts slow. Don't water your lawn. Take a shower instead of a bath. Then it gets scary. You're using the same gray water to brush your teeth and clean dishes.
Nah.
You're spending half your paycheck on bottled water if there's any left. Your
I couldn't
kidneys
do that
start
shit.
aching. You're lightheaded all the time. And the hospital tells you, sorry, no water for non-critical patients. Meanwhile, the local almond farm is still guzzling
You know I
millions
don't
of
get that. They wait till you get critical. They wait until your chances get as low as possible to fucking implement some help to you. Ain't that fucked up? That shit happen to this day. They wait until your chances of survival are extremely low, then they want to help instead of attacking the situation right when it happened. Now, granted, you got the money, you can just pay for it to get done. But a lot of people don't got money like that. You see how flawed that is? You have to pay to live. That's fucked up.
to export fruit overseas. And when the public finally riots, the water trucks stop coming altogether. The riots turn into conflict. Now it's not just thirst, it's violence. If you're lucky, you'll get out before the borders close. If you're not, you'll die dehydrated in a heat wave. Alien invasion. An alien invasion
invasion. I ain't fucking wrong with it.
automatically
I can't do it.
mean the end of humanity. In fact, alien life might already be here, just not the kind you're thinking of. A Harvard study suggests there could be non-human life forms living underground and on the moon. But they're harmless, quiet, and probably not building spaceships anytime soon. But let's say the real deal shows up. Intelligent little guys with big heads. And for whatever reason, they want Earth.
Hell
They
no.
probably wouldn't show up independently.
See, I couldn't. Bro, look at E.T. cuz. Hell no. Y'all, okay, off topic. Y'all think the aliens really built the pyramids? Cause ain't no way humans built that big ass shit.
Heads. And for whatever reason, they want Earth. They probably wouldn't show up Independence Day style, blasting monuments and yelling in subtitles. That's way too much effort. If they wanted us gone, they'd never even leave the ship. They could just nudge an asteroid onto a collision course from a distance. Quiet oops. After we're all gone, they come down to scoop up the minerals, assuming that's what they want. If they want the planet intact, there's another way that's probably even worse for us. They send just one alien disguised as a tourist, infected with a virus, something engineered to spread slowly and silently.
Kinda like a terrorist. Hey, they're taking those from 9/11. RP to all those passengers and those who else died in that.
By the time we even notice, half the planet's infected. And the aliens got the only cure, so you'd probably just die in your bed. So yeah, unfortunately, the alien apocalypse probably won't involve you being Will Smith beating aliens with your fists.
Welcome to Earth.
Fertility crisis. What if the world...
Fertility crisis. I mean, shit. Honestly, I could survive that shit. Guess what? Cause got a daughter right now. I'm gonna have kids. I'm gonna have a couple kids. As long as my legacy can get passed down, which it already is going to be by my daughter, I'm gonna have more kids. But that ain't gonna be a problem for me. I could survive that.
It's not with a
Hell
bang,
yeah.
but with silence. Global fertility rates have been falling for decades. Fewer and fewer children are being born, especially in the developed world. Most countries are now below replacement level, 2.1 kids per woman. And when you're below that, your population starts to shrink. Eventually, this means your country will have fewer young people supporting more old people. Imagine a country where everyone is retired. Who's left to do the work? But this doesn't really scream apocalypse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Until one day, nobody gets pregnant. It starts off with less and less.
I mean, shit, after me, that might happen. But, hey, I live my life, and I got a baby right now. So, hey, this not going to be a problem to me at all. I'm going
When
to
getting
be
pregnant.
A-okay.
You hear of friends that try for years without success. IVF becomes the norm, but it stops working too. Then comes the headlines. First day in history with 0 global births. Governments panic. Scientists scramble. Artificial wombs. Hormone
Why they playing with
treatments.
Luffy like
Nothing
that, bro?
works. New laws offer millions in cash to anyone who can have a child, but no one can. Fertility is just gone. And then a miracle happens. A girl named Anna is born, the youngest person on Earth. She becomes famous overnight. Her face is plastered on cereal boxes, school books, and TVs. She becomes the beacon of hope for humanity. But she's not a baby forever. She turns 10, and then 20. The world keeps turning, just a bit quieter now. Society still functions, but people are sad. As the sound of the playgrounds fades, the despair sets
Work a 12-hour shift. I get straight off work and then come shoot these videos, so I'll be tired as hell. You know what I'm saying? But let's get straight to it. My bad, bro.
10 years later, and Anna dies at the ripe age of 30 years, 4 months, and 20 days. The world mourns the untimely death of the youngest person in the world. Nobody knows who holds that title now, but nobody really cares anymore. Everyone knows how this
What really matter
ends.
is motherfuckers, everybody gonna die, and then it's like, motherfuckers, it don't really matter.
It's just a matter of time. Solar superflare. On a random Tuesday in
I'm dying from
2035,
that.
a solar physicist in Sweden notices something
I
strange.
can't even handle 97-degree weather. What the fuck you make I can think a solar niggy mabobber? What?
A sunspot. It's one of the largest ever recorded, and it's swelling fast. Too fast. He checks the readings with a concerned look on his face. This isn't just any solar flare, it's a super flare, potentially 100 times more powerful than the Carrington event of 1859. His throat tightens. He sends out an emergency alert to space weather stations around the world, hoping someone will tell him he's wrong, but no one does. The other scientists confirm it. A coronal mass ejection is coming, and it's aimed directly at Earth. The first wave hits in just 8 minutes, traveling at the speed of light.
See,
High-frequency
hell
radio
no.
blackout.
Hell no, this motherfucker gonna cook Earth alive. We gonna be the next Saturn.
Ripple
Or, no,
across the
my
globe.
bad. The next Venus or Mars. Hell no.
Planes in midair lose all communication. Air traffic controllers stare at silent radar screens. GPS goes down.
Fuck
So
no.
do
How we avoid
satellites.
this?
The International Space Station scrambles. Astronauts retreat to radiation shelters. But this is just a warning shot. The real threat is
warning.
still hurling through space. 1 billion tons of charged solar plasma, moving at 2 million kilometers an hour. The impact can be described as a magnetic punch to Earth's atmosphere. Humans are relatively safe from the punch, but the electricity that we depend on is not. Within hours, millions of people who need power to survive are dead. Hospital patients on life support, ventilators, dialysis, pacemakers. Thousands of crashes from planes, boats, trains, or cars that rely on GPS and traffic lights. House fires and explosions from transformer failures or gas leaks. And without satellites, you can't call an ambulance or a fire truck. A dark planet that will quickly
So
turn
it's
even
just
darker.
all bad.
By the
It's
end of the
just
week, the
all
death toll
bad.
climbs into the hundreds of millions. Not from the flare directly, but from everything it broke.
Hey man.
Simulation shut down.
Simulation shutdown. I'm genuinely curious on what the fuck this is.
Hey man, wanna grab some lunch?
Yeah, sure. Just give me a sec.
If you believe in the simulation theory, we might just go out on such a silly scene as you just saw, which really makes you think about how insignificant our lives might be. but please don't take this video too seriously. Most of these
No, they're just hypotheticals and what happened, what may happen, what should happen, what shouldn't happen. Honestly, out of all these, I think I can survive the fertility one just because of the simple fact I'm living to like 100, hopefully a little longer. That shit ain't gonna really affect me in the long run. Cause when I'm dead, I'm dead. You get what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. Which one would you probably survive? Where you feel confident in thriving in? And I'm gonna catch you niggas in the next one. Yes, sir.